chosen ones, empaths, and all the genuine souls. They didn't break you, alright? It reveals who you are. The experience that you go through reveals who you are. You find yourself. Come on, notice this within inside your own experience, okay? You have found yourself. Of course, it's different. Of course, it can feel like lonely. It can feel, you can feel out of place. You can feel like that at first because you had someone or a range of people infiltrating your life, draining your energy. So naturally, you feel some space. You feel space. And what I encourage you to do is understand that this space is for you to do some inner soul searching. Find yourself. Yes, you will battle through dark times, hard times, but you will triumph and you'll rise above it all, and you'll get to that place where you think, I don't need this parasite as a romantic partner, or I don't need this friend, this toxic friend. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna be. You're gonna realize that these little cretins, they're all, dusty devils, dusty weirdos, and you just know that you don't need them. And you think to yourself, how the hell could I have been in life thinking I needed to be around this person to feel good? That's how backward thinking we are after narcissistic abuse. Really, like, I know not all of you, but some of us, we feel lost without the narcissist or the toxic individual or whoever, right? Feel lost without them. And it's like battling through the trenches, going through the hard times, you'll emerge and you'll realize, I don't need them. Some of you are gonna, go on a fast healing journey. Some of you it will take longer. But regardless, you're all headed in the same direction. And put it in the comment section if you've noticed how you find yourself. Okay? Like, you see me, right? I feel like I don't like distractions. Like, I had a friend from 15 years ago, tried to reach out. And I've had it a few times. Not always 15 years, but I've had friends from a long time ago try to reach out. And I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to talk to them. Look, I know many of you might have, you might enjoy holidays with your friends. You might enjoy all of that. But after narcissistic abuse, I think that those days are gone. Like, the things that you found it interesting before, you lose your interest in things that you had before. And this is how you find yourself, because you find out what you really like. You find out what you're really into. And like I said, you may have heard me say this already, like, if I had distractions around me, I wouldn't have started YouTube. I wouldn't have done it. They would have been naysayers. They would have said, what are you doing? What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm working at the moment doing some contract work, so I speak to people at work and stuff like that, but I just keep it like that. I don't want, even when they asked me to join the WhatsApp group, I thought, the phone goes off. I don't like that, and that's where I want you to really get to, because the reason why I'm saying this, you might say it's antisocial stuff. It's not. It's like, I've just become so selective about who I give my time to. Right? And that's what I want you to be like. I want you to find yourself first before you start expressing yourself and giving all your energy to someone, and then you find out they're another parasite. It's better to play this cautious now, okay? So this was just a gentle reminder. I want you to, understand that they haven't broken you. Okay, there's no point looking at it like, oh, they done me wrong, oh, they done this. No, we are empaths. We can flip this thing around. We'll flip this negative situation around and use it to our advantage. They can't do that. That's the gift you have, chosen one, empath, genuine soul. That is the gift you have. And it's been with me for such a long time, since I was a child. I always saw meaning in things. I'm not saying we don't go through difficult situations, but we can extract meaning from these hard times. Okay? And you find yourself. When you find yourself, then you know what you are after. Okay? I nearly got drawn out. I nearly got drawn out by some narcissists, right? Didn't know they're narcissists. And my whole mindset was in a totally different direction from what I needed to be doing. You see, my mind was in a totally different direction. They detour you. They knock you off the path. Okay? Honestly, we lose friends. We lose people from these narcissists because they demand so much attention and time that your own friends, like I had someone in a session mention this, and they said they grew distant from their friends and now they can't rekindle with their friends. They can't rekindle with them. Okay? But that happens for a reason as well. You lose a lot of people. You even lose some good people sometimes from narcissistic abuse. You lose some good people. I lost a good friend. I still speak to him now and then. But other than that, I don't have the desire to go on holiday or to meet up with them. I've just got my own vision, right? There's vision for the channel. There's vision for the direction of where I want the channel to go. There's vision. I've got visions for various things with my work, with my career, with everything, like, yeah. And that's what I want you to adopt. Okay, we've had these experiences. We've been in friendships, romantic relationships, things like this. It's like life's not just about that. So there's no point coming out of this experience and just jumping headfirst back into something else. All right. So don't look at it like you're broken. All right. I promise you'll find yourself. You can bear this in mind. If you feel broken, I promise you, the revealing of who you are is going to come. Okay, you're gonna find yourself. You're gonna know what you're into. You're gonna stay away from different things, even toxic things. You can fall into toxic habits and things like that from the company you keep. Okay, I'd fallen into toxic habits and things like that from the company that I used to keep. Right, like I used to smoke weed, and it was the company that I kept. Right, and I know many of you in America, so you're gonna say, "Zion, we talking about weed?" But I'm trying to say, well, in England, it's not, what's the word? In England, it's not, that you have lab test results and all these things. They do lab tests and all that. Like, it's street stuff in England, right? And I know that it's street stuff. You never really know. And it's more controlled in America and stuff like that. So I think it's better for the people. All I'm saying to you is you can fall into toxic habits, right? And when you set a path and you have a direction in your mind, you try to start, you could be saving for your house, you could be saving for a deposit, you could be saving for this, you could be saving for a new car, you could be, working towards something. That's what we should all be doing, and finding ourselves, looking after our children, or doing this or doing that, like having purpose and meaning, right? That's what it's all about. And you find yourself about what you're really after. Like when the narcissist is around, I guarantee you can even be present with your children like the same way you can be present now. I know you might still be distracted to some degree, but I guarantee you can be with it's not that you're a bad parent or something. That's not what I'm getting at. I'm trying to say, when you have a narcissist around you, you can't be there for your children in the right way because they're abusing you, the narcissist. Okay? So embrace the space. Embrace the space, everyone. Okay? That's what I done. It's how I found myself. It all started with me going abroad and working. Not all started actually, but that was a significant beacon or significant sign when I went abroad. And you don't have to do that, okay? But just doing something, all right? That's what I encourage you to do. Just find, just understand that you're gonna find yourself. Trust the process, and you're gonna find yourself. I promise you that. It's gonna get revealed to you who you are. So anyway, thank you so much for listening today. I really appreciate the support. Please book a session if you'd like to. Check out the spiritual channel. If you'd like to donate or support to the channel, you can. All links you need are in the description box below. And I'll be back with another video soon.